Hello and welcome. Cool, we have a good amount of space today. So welcome to Stockholm Hardware number 4. Today we'll be talking about hardware in general and sensors specifically. We've got 2 main speakers and 8 speakers for lightning talks. So there's a lot of very good content. The first 2 talks are going to be about 20 minutes each. So we're going to get started in about 5 minutes time. Okay, so we have a live stream, and that live stream is slightly delayed, and it's running on as a YouTube live stream. So if you want, it gets a little crowded up here, you can go downstairs and you can see the live stream from there. Of course, if you're not here, in fact, you may not be here right now and watching the live stream anyway. We'll also archive the videos and cut them up into smaller chunks and so on. Anyway, what I was saying was there is 2 main talks, each about 20 minutes, and then there's these 8 lightning talks, which is short, to the point, about 5 minutes. We're going to time keep pretty intensely, especially on the lightning talks, because we have so many. Cool. It would be great if somebody could volunteer to have a little look at this camcorder that's standing over here. It's not a lot of work. It's just kind of like keeping track of whether it's running and whether it's like actually pointing to the person who is on stage. Volunteers? Somebody? You get a good seat. You get to sit up here. Okay, you don't need to do anything super amazing. Awesome. You just need to like look into the camcorder eye occasionally. Woo! Not only do you get a good seat, you also get lots of applause. Great, yeah, especially for the lightning talks, we may have people that's kind of walking back and forth, so that would be great if we could kind of keep track of that. Okay, Stockholm Hardware is about building a hardware community in Stockholm, and increasingly maybe also beyond Stockholm and in Sweden, but certainly with a strong emphasis on Stockholm. And we try to organize the content such that it caters for many different target groups. So beginners and experts, creatives, engineers, business people, everyone. We are 6 organizers. 6 organizers. I am one of those 6. And Ellen is downstairs. She's one of the organizers. And then we have an organizer that's sick, another organizer that's in New York, and so on and so on. These 6 organizers help bring together the content. So they're helping me out a lot. Here's the agenda. You've already had mingled beverages and light food. So now it's welcome. And we'll do a few community announcements, and then we'll get running on the content, the talks. Then we'll have a break, 15 minutes, then lightning talks, and then a wrap up. Anyone from Stockholm Makerspace to do Makerspace tours? Not today. Yes? That would be great. So in the past, during the break, if anyone's interested, they can get a short tour of Stockholm Makerspace, which is in the basement. Is that cool? Are you okay to do that? So if you're interested in that, go over to the guy with the hand in the air. Yep. So this guy, if you're interested, will give you a 10-minute tour of Stockholm Makerspace so that you're back here in time for the second half. Okay, this is the list of all the speakers. It's pretty impressive. We'll put it up on the website. You can get in touch with them afterwards as well. I already mentioned that we're doing live streaming, and we're looking to put together an archive of all the videos so that over time it can help us learn as a community. That was not me. Okay, logistics, food and drinks. There are as many wraps as there are downstairs. I think there are still a few left if you're more hungry in the break. There's some beer downstairs, and there's more beer in the fridge. The beer in the fridge opens up when it's break time, so please don't walk back and forth like it's a bar while we're going on. But in the break, feel free to take what you want. As I mentioned, the main thing is up here, and we have a stream downstairs. bathrooms. On this floor, there's 2 by the staircase, and then there's 2 more in the basement. An outdated slide. I'll show you at the end of the event. I'll put up something on the screen with the next date. So we already have the date confirmed for June, and I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday the 14th. I'll put it back on the screen a little later when I get my slide in order. Sponsors and partners, the place you're at now is Things Stockholm. It's a co-working space for startups and to build community around hardware and IoT. They helped us get started. They're providing the space and the food and beverages, so thanks to them. Anyone from Things now? All right, perfect. Stand up. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you. Yep. Very cool. And I think 2 of the co-organizers for Stockholm Hardware is actually sitting here, located here. We're looking for more sponsors to get the event to get even better. And I'm happy to announce that we did actually just get a sponsorship from Internet Funding. I think it's part of the IIS.se organization. So they are supporting the internet industry in general, and also a sponsorship from Wirecast that helps us do the live streaming. So that's very awesome. I was going to ask you, for those of you that have your smartphones with you, I think it would be great if you don't mind helping us saying thanks to the sponsors, and also just spreading the word in the community. So the way that we run these events is because people in the community knows about it. So if you don't mind, could you take out your phone, take a picture of this thing, and just share it on Stockholm Hardware. So just share it on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever you're into, and use the Stockholm Hardware hashtag. That would be great. You may have noticed that you didn't pay to come to the event today, and I think that's really awesome. I hope we can keep it that way. And to keep these events going for free, we need these sponsors to believe that people care about the events. So when you put a post on social media, it tells our sponsors that you care about the event. So thanks a lot for that. There'll be more opportunities to take more photos as you go, of course. The speakers will come up, and they may even have something very exciting to show you. But Stockholm Hardware hashtag would be great if you can use that across the different things that you're using. Okay. So we try to encourage anyone in the community to come up and do short 1-minute announcements for whatever you're interested in or whatever is going on. So we got a few of those, and if you have something you'd like to talk about up to a minute, then feel free to come up and just stay in line and jump up. I wanted to first just mention Lilu. Hannah from Lilu is not here today, I think, but she was here presenting last time. And they managed to extend their Indiegogo campaign, and they're very, very close to being funded. So how many was here last time? So about a month ago? Okay, interesting. So it was maybe 10%, so there's a lot of new people. So Hannah, one of the co-founders of Lilu, talked about this toy that they're doing on, that they're funding on Indiegogo. And they're obviously almost at their goal. So if you have kids in the 2 to 5 year old range, maybe, take a look at it and see if you want to support them. They're jointly based in Helsinki and in Stockholm. Okay, another community announcement. Laura, for our Stockholm Startup Weekend. Welcome, Laura.
Hey. Oh, a lot of people. Good to see you all. Sune loves Startup Weekend. He was part of it. So we are having a new event coming up. Has anyone been part of Startup Weekend? Oh, there is some people. Oh, Oh, helping hand. Good. So we are having next event in June 10-12. It's 54 hours hackathon, no talk, only action. So basically, if you want to pitch an idea and see how it is to start a company in 54 hours, just drop by. If you have any questions, there is more information online, or I will be around, so you can just pop by and ask me. Cool.
Very nice. Thank you, Laura. And I think, Tatjana, this is you?
Yeah, exactly. First time ever. I'm not presenting or introducing Startup Weekend, but you might know me or my face because of Startup Weekend that we organized with Laura and a bunch of amazing guys. First, actually, I would like to know whether my information is relevant. Is anyone here, I hope, related to hardware or IoT? Awesome. So anyway, you might know that Stockholm would like to become the smartest city ever on Earth, maybe on Mars as well, or Moon, by 2040. Have you heard about that? If you haven't, here is a piece of information for you. In June, on the 22nd of June, we organized a sprint hack together with Stockholm Stad, or Stockholm City. They first time ever, they're gonna give you, or us, their APIs to immense information, to immense amount of data. And they have real cases, and they're looking for real solutions. So, on the 22nd of June, you are all invited for a hackathon, half-a-day hackathon, totally free. And we are looking for teams of people who would like to challenge, who would like to create something cool, and who would like to win 100,000 crowns. So, welcome.
Good stuff. Does anyone want to talk about Stockholm Mini Maker Fair? Anyone particularly involved? Nope. So it's happening. I was involved with it last year, but not this year. And it is just around the corner. Is it this weekend? Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyone going? Yeah, all right. There's like 10 people or so. Okay. That was all we had for community announcement. Any last minute community announcement? Somebody who wants to?
I forgot. If you're interested in wanting more information, please contact me.
Come talk to Tatjana if you want to know more about the hackathon with Stockholm Stad. Okay. So then now it's time for Alexander from ImagineMob to talk about sensors and artificial intelligence. Let's give him a hand.